Welcome to episode 73 of A Week in the Life of a UK Student Reseller. This week we got a really important release, one of the most hyped release of the year, and it's going to be the Jordan 1 Chicago Reimagined or Chicago Lost and Found. Pretty clean colourway. It is obviously a Chicago. It's not a true Chicago, as you can see from photos. It has a deeper or darker red, and it's got that vintage inspired aged look to it, which is trending at the moment. I currently think resale will sit around the 250 to 300 range, with smaller sizes at the 250, bigger sizes at the 300. It may push to 320, 330 on after post sneakers drop, but I think it will settle around that 250, 300 once pairs start coming in and everyone starts selling off their pairs. In terms of hold or sell predictions, I'll get into that later in the video, but we should also have some more SB Dunks dropping, the Why So Sad, which are a pretty clean two-tone blue colourway, and hopefully there's some other restocks along the way to showcase for you guys, but a pretty important release this week, so let's get straight into it. Right folks, just got one package in the mail today. As you can see, came like this. Lucky the pair is still here, but as you can probably tell from the box, Midnight Navy Jordan 4. This one is a size 3, so not the greatest size, but it is a Jordan 4 nevertheless, and I think I can move it well for Christmas. So this is the Midnight Navy Jordan 4. So it's kind of like a white cement with navy accents. You've obviously got the blue, red and grey outsole. Then you've got the midnight or navy upper on the front of the shoe, and then you've got this kind of white cement print throughout, but instead of being true white cement, it's got these speckles of navy instead. And then you've obviously just got that full upper of white, and then Jumpman on the back, and then Flight Jump on the tongue. Definitely a big shout out to Pepper for this pair. I think I got another 4.5 coming in as well, but definitely Pepper, shout out to them for the pair. Pretty clean colourway if you ask me. Currently the most sold shoe on StockX, so it really shows how Jordan 4s have taken over and they are more popular than Jordan 1s now. It was the other way around, but that's kind of show you how the market switched over time. Current resale on them is around 260. I see this as a very good long-term investment for the men's. I think they should reach 350 within a year, and the colour blocking's very good on it. I don't see why these wouldn't be a good long-term hold. GS, I think that is going to be where the money is going to be made, particularly sizes 5 to 6. You want to be picking up pairs for 200 and selling for 280 for Christmas next month. So that is my hold and sell predictions. If you have GS, I'll just offload once I reach that price. You may get more, you may get less, but I think GS is easier to sell higher as well than StockX Ask and all that. But yeah, Midnight Navy Jordan 4. Shout out to Pepper for the pair. Right folks, just got a couple of unboxings in the mail, so let's just dive straight into it. First one from my Teresa, so let's get into it. So as you can see, little Jordan 1 box. This one is a Jordan 1 high in the preschool 1Y, so a 13.5 UK. A baby sneaker. It is the Varsity Black Sail Muslim, so it's that lost and found colourway. They just were dropping some preschools, and I thought that since it's a Chicago colourway, I still should be able to move preschools for Christmas, so I thought I might as well pick it up. It's a pretty cute shoe as well, so cool, and it's in Chicago, so it's cool as well. But yeah, here is the Lost and Found Jordan 1 in the preschool. This one, so Lost and Found is obviously a reimagined kind of Chicago, going back to that 1985 and then redoing it in the current day of what it would kind of look like now. So starting off, you've got that age outsole of how the outsole ages through the ages, of course. It gives that the like distressed outsole like the Nigel Sylvester's. Then we've got a cream midsole, and then upper is the Chicago red. It isn't a normal Chicago red, it's very different compared to that. It's a lot deeper and not as bright. And then you've got the wings logo. This seems to be raised for some reason. I'm not sure why they've done that, but I would have preferred it if it was just embossed into the shoe, but nevertheless. Then with the aging, you've got the cracked leather similar to the Maniere, obviously to symbolise that. And then you've also got the cracked backing as well to symbolise the aging throughout time. Not sure how I feel about the cracking. I wish they would have just not put that in, but I get what they're going for, the reimagined Chicago. Also comes with white and black laces and then a cream tongue as well. So yeah, this is a preschool version, so I think we can make like 150 off of it, something like that, and they were like 80 to buy, so not too bad. So that is the first pickup. I'll get into a full review when we have the men's pairs in, and I'll once they've dropped, I'll give you my full market hold or sell predictions. Next one from Trapstar, so let's get into it. Okay, so the next one up is this Trapstar Hyperdrive technical puffer jacket. Hit this up off Trapstar, obviously. Seen a lot of hype on it regarding with a lot of people wearing it, and the technical fabric giving it like a more waterproofing fabric. This is a double XL. We hit like 4 of them, but all of the rest got canned. But yeah, Trapstar jacket should be able to make around 300 on it, and it was like 260 to buy, so a quick flip on that one. Then last one, so let's get into it. So last one are these ice mids in a 7Y UK 6 restock. Shout out to Flex for the ping, and we managed to grab a pair. I haven't actually had these in hand, but from in hand they do have a more pattern look to them. It's not fully patterned, obviously, like a patterned bread or something like that, but it does have a more shiny leather. Nevertheless, it still is a nice colour blocking, and I think it will do fine for Christmas. Should be like a 150, 160 shoe for Christmas. I think at the moment it goes to like 100, 110, something like that. But yeah, this one, ice blue mid, size 6Y. It's got obviously similar blue colourway to the aluminums and UNC stuff like that. So you got that on the outsole, white midsole, and then obviously this pattern-esque leather on the toe box, contrast against an off-white and then a black swoosh and a black toe box. I think if they had a white toe box it would hit a lot harder, but nevertheless, definitely pleased with the pickup, and should be an easier move for Christmas. But yeah, those are the pickups we got today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Right folks, just got 2 packages in the mail today from ProDirect, so let's get into them. Big shout out to Pepper for the pairs. So first one up is a Jordan 1 box. This one is a coral, bleached coral or stag haze in a size 9.5 UK, US 10.5. Seen this on the channel before. Pretty nice colour blocking and decent quality materials throughout, and it comes with the extra 2 laces, which is a nice touch. Think it'd be a great move for Christmas. At the moment currently going for 200, should be able to make 250 for Christmas. Next one is the Ashine Slate in a UK 7. This one also picked up. I think you've seen it on the channel before. I hit a pair on ASOS before. I've been selling pairs at like 170 at consignment, so I thought size 6 would be good as they don't make them in GS, so size 6 would be the money size. Hoping to get around that 150, 170 mark for Christmas, but really nice colour blocking on this one. It's got like 3 different tones of blue, so you got that blue outsole, white midsole, white toe box, and then you've almost got like a gradient or slate blue upper with the white laces. I think this one was like 90 to buy or something. But yeah, those are the two pairs we got in today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Right folks, as you can see, we just got a bunch of orders in from Foot Asylum, so let's just get straight into them. Right folks, so first up we've got the light smoke grey lows from Foot Asylum Black Friday drop. On Saturday they dropped them as a restock and we managed to pick up 6 pairs, 5 in a set, 6, and then 1 in a 8. Currently going for around 140 to 160. Should be able to sell them at my local consignment for around 175 each, so some nice profit on these. They're quick movers and should be great going into holiday season. And then we've got one of the smoke or grey and black and red mids, size 6. I think I've got another 4 pairs of these coming in as well, currently going for around the same kind of margin. Again, 175 at consignment, so happy about that. Definitely a big shout out to FlareAIO for the pairs. Then we've got this one from Nike. So as you can see, another midnight navy box, this one in a size 5.5 US 6. Again, big shout out to Pepper for the pair on these. Managed to grab, I think another one's coming tomorrow as well, again with Pepper, so big shout out to Flex and Pepper for the pairs of these. Stay tuned for some more updates. Yep, another midnight navy, size 5.5 again. Another 4 pairs of the black gym red particle grey mid, all in a size 6. Right folks, couple more packages came in the mail, so let's get straight into it. So first one up is a Nike Dunk box. This one in a size 13 UK, 14 US. Nike Dunk box. It is the YSO Sad. Managed to win these off Route 1, so still know my method is working. Here is the shoe in hand, so obviously it's in collaboration with the YSO Sad and the Skater, based out in Aberdeen. So you've got that two-tone blue and an icy sole with the red accent. Then you've got the YSO Sad with the seagull on the bike, which is their logo. Then you've got obviously the darker and lighter hits of blue. The toe box is like a really rough, a really shaved down non-hairy suede. It's not too good of quality, and then you've got a hairier suede around the paneling. In hand, I think the quality isn't that great compared to other SBs, however it is still a nice colour blocking shoe which is pretty wearable. It's got some nice red and yellow accents throughout, and then you've obviously got the Why So Sad on the insole, and then you've got an extra pair of blue laces, and then the seagull doing the skateboard trick on the vert ramp throughout. That is the Why So Sad dunk. Big shout out to Route 1 for the pair. Currently going for around 170, so you should be able to make around 70 on top, so not too bad. Little flip there, and then this one should be the lost and found from Offspring that we hear. Let's get into it. There we are. So this is the lost and found in the general release box for the men's pair. Size 5 we got, 5.5 UK. So first of all, you've got the lost and found inspired box. So this is to symbolise the aging of the 1985 box. Like if you left it in storage and then came back to it now, a lot of the boxes are like this, with like the general wear and tear throughout the box, which is really nice. Then you've got the I didn't know they're actually stamped on there, but you've got these stickers of what the price would have been, and then obviously you've got how the box would have sun faded. Then you've got the newspaper paper, really nice touch, so it shows you how much it was when they first came out, so it's $29.95, and then you've obviously got the original Air Jordan jumping over Chicago for the pair. Then that's all you get there, and then jump into the sneaker. So this is the Jordan 1 Lost and Found. You saw the men's pair, but this is a you saw the toddler pair, but this is the men's pair. So you've got bit better materials. Still the leather is kind of on the stiffer side. Nevertheless, you've got that Nigel Sylvester outsole with the age midsole, and then obviously you've got that age cracking leather on the side. It's actually a bit better on the men's pair, and then you've got the off-white sail laces and the black with the off-white tongue, and then Nike dunk on the back, obviously aged throughout. And then obviously the shoe is the same throughout. And then another cool touch, if you go to the very bottom of the shoe, you get the Sandy Bros little paper receipt, which is like an original Air Jordan receipt, which they would have had back in the day. So I think that's a cool touch as well. In terms of resale, bigger sizes are reaching that to 350 to 375, with the lowest sizes performing around 250 to 270. Sold this one at 270, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, I think prices will stabilise now as people have started to get their pairs in. I think it will settle around maybe the 300, 320, and maybe bump up another 15-20% in a couple of weeks going into holiday season, but I don't see it going above 400, and I would just recommend offloading all pairs now, as I don't see demand long term in the shoe, as it's not like a normal Chicago colorway, and I think it will be forgotten about, and people will gravitate more to a Chicago long term, and people will just buy their pairs now if they want the lost and found and move on to the next shoe. But yeah, Jordan 1 Lost and Found. Big shout out to FlareAIO for the pair. That's all we got today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Thank you folks so much for watching this week's episode. Pretty successful week with the lost and founds. We're able to get one men's pair that's already come in, and then I got to pick up a raffle win in a Percy size. Probably just going to hold that and then see down the line what prices are looking at. I'll probably just stock it for a couple years in the collection and then re-evaluate then. We also got the preschool and the toddlers. I got toddlers coming in from Offspring as well, so that's pretty good. Wish we were able to hit more of the pairs, but nevertheless we still secured some to showcase for you guys on the channel, which is the main point. In terms of Foot of Silence Black Friday week, really successful. We're able to hit 23 mockers yesterday. You would have seen the live cop, however no successful checkouts logged on the bot. However, we did manage to hit 23 pairs, so that should be coming in the next week's episode, so stay tuned for that unboxing. Left to drop this year, we've got Cherry 11s, which I think will do fine. Like the cool grey should make around 30 to 70 a pair, with bigger sizes obviously performing better. We've also got Travis Scott in the triple black colourway set to release. I think they'll settle around the 800 as well. So two very important releases still left to drop this year, and probably another Syracuse or Kentucky restocks along the way. I know they haven't dropped all the stock, only exclusive access so far, so we got three or four if you want to count the two colorways left still to drop, and maybe there's some Black Friday deals or stuff going into that we can low-key flip, that sort of thing. But that's all for this week. Stay tuned for the next episode.